Today we're at Magic Kingdom. We are going to have some fun, enjoy this beautiful day, and check out some updates on some big projects and changes happening in this park, one of which started today. It's actually legitimately cold in Florida, in the 40s Fahrenheit today. I don't think I'm wearing appropriate footwear because I should have worn thick socks or boots or something. Note taken for this weekend when it's supposed to get even colder, into the 30s. It's kind of rare for Florida, but it's still sunny and bright and beautiful. So soak in the sunshine with me and let's have a magical day. I love how light the crowds look today. I was parked somewhere that is really, really close. There weren't a lot of cars and there's not a lot of people going in. So that tells me hopefully it won't be too crowded today, which would be really nice. This is also, I think, the first time I've been to Magic Kingdom since all the Christmas stuff is gone, and I love to see Spring Mickey out. They kept the Christmas stuff up longer this year because they were filming a Hallmark Christmas movie. I actually got to see a little bit of it if you saw in the video at Hollywood Studios. That was kind of cool, but it's finally down. The normal park music is playing. It feels so good. And I mean, it's January 28th, so like it is about time. Yay! We're in! This is actually really light crowds and really nice. I think I'm gonna get my photo taken with this cast member up here. Just got my photo taken with Roy and Minnie here and the castle. Just trying to like document the castle in its current colors because, oh wait, I haven't told you yet what's happening today. Oh, the Dapper Dans. I love to see the Dapper Dans getting a giant crowd. They deserve it, even if it means I can't see them. I'm happy everyone else is seeing them.
Very nice.
Woohoo!
It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all.
I love the outfits they're wearing.
Who's the leader of the club that's made for you and me? Who is it?
M-I-C-K-E-Y-M-O-U-S-E.
Welcome as can be. M-I-C-K-E-Y-M-O-U-S-E.
Oh, I love this.
Join the jamboree. M-I-C-K-E-Y-M-O-U-S-E.
Oh, we love you, Dapper Dans. They're in their winter outfits.
Thanks so much. I'll be very long about so long.
Oh, I love them.
So long.
Okay, people were giving them gifts. You can like try to get a pic with them at the end of their set. They're super nice. I love their winter outfits, the scarves and everything. And I mean, they're a treasure, a treasure. All right, we're getting closer to the castle, getting closer. When you see the balloons floating on Main Street and the castle, and I don't know, there's something very magical about it. It's funny because I was just the other day thinking about the mayor of Main Street, USA, and the like suffragettes and all of the turn of the century characters that used to be out here every day, and also the trolley show. Hold on, a car's coming. The Main Street vehicles, so fun. I love riding in these. Cute. Oh, that's nice to see. Alrighty. But yeah, I was just remembering that and really missing it. I would love to see that come back, like the dancing and singing and the characters and all of that. That would be amazing. But the Dapper Dans are part of that, and I'm so happy. We are blessed to have them. Let's see who we've got on the keys today. We've got Grayson. He's so popular. He's awesome. And the piano players up here at Casey's are part of it too, part of that live entertainment, talented people, musicians and actors and dancers and performers bringing magic to the park. The castle, Cinderella Castle, is being repainted to closer to its original colors, and the painting started today. So I'm gonna look, I know somewhere on here it's happening, so we're gonna see. The sun is so bright I can't see. Disney painted the castle this sort of pink, shimmering pink rose gold color, and the turrets a really bright, vibrant blue in 2021 for the 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World's Magic Kingdom. I think at first people were like, what is this? Da, 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 da. But over time, people have come to at least be used to and also love the colors. I think now a lot of people really love the beautiful rose gold with the gold trim and the vibrant blue. And today the painting began. So just a tiny little bit, and we're gonna hunt for it. I know somewhere around, I think it's around the side there is some painting beginning. I think it'll be really cool to have this process in the vlogs and watch the castle. Oh my gosh, look at the sky right now. Are you kidding me? Beautiful. So it's another theme park history in the making moment that I hope to document from start to finish, and we'll watch the castle being painted. So Disney said that the cranes would be down before noon, and I don't think they were even up today when the park opened. So they only were doing like a little, maybe a patch test, maybe a primer test. It's a very small start, but it's a start, and it's just one of the changes and things going on in the park that, yeah, I'm gonna document. Hello, birdies. Since the crowds are light, there's no castle show going on right now. There are a lot of people in front of the castle taking photos, and those hopefully will come out really nice. The sun is very crazy right now, but it'll be a fun memory. They are preparing for the show though. Speaking of shows, the castle show's schedule and what happens in the shows is slightly altered right now due to the castle painting. We may start to see cranes out in the park during the day, in the morning, as they, move forward with this project. But so far today, as far as everyone I asked, and as far as when I got here, there were no cranes out for guests, visible to guests today. These birds are flying around in a circle, and it is just so beautiful in this shining sun. Here they come. Here they come again. They're so pretty. Off they go. Oh wow, they look so cool. Okay, we're gonna look for that patch of paint on the castle here as we head into Liberty Square. Very hard to see with the bright, bright sun. I'm not sure over here, but let's go somewhere else. Characters are in their winter gear, which is really, really cute. Castle here at Magic Kingdom is Cinderella Castle, and I love this fountain. One of the most popular sort of things about this fountain is they say that when you duck down, Cinderella is just a normal girl, and when you stand up and look at her at this level, she's wearing the crown. All right, let's take a look from this side. Are we seeing anything? Oh, there it is. I see it. I see the first official patches. Let me zoom in for you. You can definitely clearly see it from over here, kind of on the path into Tomorrowland over here. The first patches. I'm going to give you a zoom though, because it's kind of hard to see from far away. The sun is bright. There's a lot happening. My phone didn't even want to turn on. I got to zoom in with the phone here to show you. Do you see? It looks like primer, right? It looks like from up here, from the rose gold, the dusty rose sort of, really. They are painting right here. That is the first official patch of repainting Cinderella Castle. And you can see underneath, you see the line of demarcation there. The first steps in painting the castle, repainting it. During this process, we may see the moat being drained for part of it. We may see cranes, we may see various things going on, but I mean, this is a small thing, but it's a big thing for me, and I know for many of us who Cinderella Castle is such an important part of this park, of Walt Disney World, of theme park, everything, iconography. So we'll track that process. Now, on to the next thing, and if I see any other bits of painted pieces, I'll get that too. There was some sort of steam rising up from here I saw from far away, but it stopped. Anyway, I can get a little bit closer to the painted patch. It's right there. That's where they're beginning. Kind of not fully in the back, because the back is also guest facing in Fantasyland. Oh, there it is again. I guess they're testing out that, I know what it is. In the Friendship Fair, when Elsa comes out and different parts of the castle shows, there's smoke and steam and snow and stuff that comes out. So they're testing that out or messing with it or something. But yeah, it's sort of on the side, backish of the castle, kind of covered by trees in a spot that won't be super noticeable or bother guests, which is a very nice way to start. Cinderella's Wishing Well back here is a beautiful spot too. And there's a walkway back here to lead you into Fantasyland, and bam, we're even closer. Painting the castle. We're painting the castle cream. I don't think that that's the color, unless maybe it is. I know it's a cream type of a color, like a peach, like a light peach. Today is photo op day around the castle, and it's a nice day for it. Lots of families taking lots of photos, and most of them probably, little do they know, they're catching theme park history in the making moment. A small one, but a significant one. Wow, the sky is incredible today. This is amazing. All right, well, there you go, the first steps. And here's the back of the castle, so you can see it's very guest-facing. Wow, the sun's amazing. Well, my mic just fell off. Okay, anyway, here with Tinkerbell, checking in. So that's one big change that's happening. They're repainting Cinderella Castle inspired by the original sort of cream and light blue colors, just to look like a more authentic castle. Another big project we know that's going on is Frontierland. New Frontierland, as they're calling it, is being built. So we're gonna go do an update check on Frontierland and see what's going on back there, because I know there's quite a bit. It's stretching over to Haunted Mansion now. A lot of changes since last time we were out, so let's go check them out. Okay, you know how I said it didn't look too crowded today outside? Well, that's because everyone was in here. Everyone was in Fantasyland. It's a lot of people, but that's normal. That's Disney World. That's theme parks. It's definitely like I've seen it a lot more crowded. I'd say it's like medium-ish. 50 minutes, 50 for Peter Pan's flight. That's about normal. That's nothing abnormal for this ride. 25 minutes for Small World, that's not a low crowd day. And the whole area in front of Small World is crazy crowded. I moved to the other side to get out of the way. Yeah, it's busy. Deceptively busier than it first appeared. But Fantasyland is always kind of busier than the rest of the park, so maybe that's deceiving? We'll see. Oh boy, okay, there's a clearing. Wow, it's like everyone came out of nowhere. I don't know, but yeah, okay, anyway. There were really big crowd levels recently, like this past weekend. If you saw, I was there for the last day of Frozen Ever After in its current form. It will be reopening, but I explained the whole thing in that video if you can watch it. But it was crazy busy in the parks. The holiday crowds like just had not left. And then there were the Run Disney crowds. And then there were the school break crowds. It's always something. And then like the cheer competitions and the sports competitions, the this and the that. There's always some reason why Orlando is crowded. There's not really quiet times the way there used to be. January used to be quiet. Not the whole January, because there's always things, but yeah, it is not, January is not the quiet time anymore. But we're moving in to Frontierland now. Let's go. One thing I love about really well-themed theme parks like Magic Kingdom are transitional areas like this, where you're transitioning from Fantasyland into Frontierland, from like bright colors and castle walls and people screaming to more like historical theme park style, a historical period. We're talking turn of the century, we're talking frontier times, but of course in a fantastical way. Like here we have Memento Mori. All right, so wow. The Haunted Mansion line is long, stretching all the way here, and you see these walls up, right? So these construction walls are hiding what's going on with the former rivers of America being transformed into Cars Land, Piston Peak. So tracking that as much as I can, we're gonna have a little walk around and see what's going on and how things are changing, and just keep documenting everything because they're gonna change. It's gonna be new Frontierland. We've got Cars Land, Piston Peak coming. We've got Villains Land under construction back here beyond Haunted Mansion. We'll see what we can see from in the park. Oh, they have the heater on in Memento Mori. Hello, Leota. Hello, my dear. Oh, is she? I heard a creak. I think that was a floorboard I stepped on. But once in a while, Leota will come to life for us. It's one of my favorite things. It is happening. Hold on. It happened very quickly. She's coming to life. So you can see the Haunted Mansion wallpaper coming to life behind her, the candelabra being lit, the cat in the bottom corner becoming more visible, the crow behind her shoulder becoming more visible. Everything just kind of glowing and showing up a little bit more and just becoming magical. She's saying hi. I love it. And as quickly as it begins, bam, it's gone. Oh my gosh, look in there. Yeah, there's some sort of refurbishment-y, construction-y, covering things up-y tarp green thing, and I see some scaffolding in there too. It's 60-minute wait right now. Even the Lightning Lane line is super long. Very busy in here, which I love to see because this is my favorite ride. So I can see part of the lawn is like brown grass in there. They must be doing something, and a huge part of the lawn is covered up with this green tarp. So they're doing something big. Yeah, so a lot going on in there. A big construction going on, and we know it extends even further back. They're doing a lot. This is my favorite ride, a classic dark ride full of old school effects that are still hold up and still look, to me, better than a lot of the new high-tech effects of today. Like Pepper's Ghost is a classic, and it works. It just works. It looks so good. And many other great effects in there. They've added some digital and stuff too over the years, but it all fits The music is one of the best things, the voice work, the face work, Leota, all of it. It's just an incredible not to miss attraction. And you may or may not notice that the sweater I'm wearing today is Haunted Mansion themed, and this green is sort of the color that the caretakers, the Haunted Mansion maids and butlers wear in their uniforms, outfits, costumes, whatever you want to call it. The attire of the mansion caretakers is like this green color, and this is a really soft felt. So I am Haunted Mansion decked out. See? So there you go, a pretty big construction project going on right in front of the facade and right up in the lawn of the Haunted Mansion. Wow. These walls cover the full length of the former Rivers of America while they work inside. From certain points in the park you can see in there, and they are working hard, nonstop. Woo, crowded. The Haunted Mansion line starts all the way back here, and it actually goes into this building that used to be where you would load to ride the Liberty Bell over the Rivers of America. And the walls continue all the way around, all the way. I love this. Welcome, foolish mortals. We've got the hitchhiking ghosts on it. This boardwalk, it appears it'll still be here when we look at the concept art for Piston Peak. See, if you kind of interpret that right here would be the boardwalk. Can you see that? Kind of like right here. And as if part of Rivers of America would still be there. Looking at the concept art, which concept art can always change, it looks like there will be a waterway somewhere up in here, and there still will be a walkway around it. I just like to go all the way around this. It's all the way covered up what they're doing back there, but definitely the landscape of Frontierland will have to change. It looks as if it's going to be pushed back a little, but there'll still be walkways when you look at it. I'm looking at it right now, and the changes look like this will be kind of pushed forward, and the water will be kind of like here, maybe where this is. It does show some sort of a walkway, so maybe the water will still be there, where like a half Rivers of America type of thing, of course with a different name. Look, even through here we can see scaffolding, but I think that's Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. We'll see when we get back there. But either this will stay and there'll be water here, or this will be pushed back. And most of the buildings are still there. We've got Frontier Trading Post, Frontier Mercantile, which these are connected, they just have different facade outside. Country Bear Musical Jamboree, which has been updated, and I have a video on that showing you the new show that's inside. Thankfully, our animatronic bears are still alive and well. It's just an updated show, but it's still really fun, got lots of charm and character. Oh, the fireworks, the pyrotechnics just went off. We have these outdoor carts. This one's called Big Al's. Big Al's actually has a pin board, and I'm watching people pin trade right now. I love to watch it. Lots of people pin trading, and I just saw some friends too, so that's awesome. Look, they even sell these hats. How long will you be able to buy these hats? I do not know. I really love how Big Al's looks like a log cabin with a brick chimney. Very quaint and charming, very matches the theme. I want to pin trade so bad. I do have some with me, so I may. But I looked at that one, and there were some okay ones, but those were taken, and it looks like all scrappers. You guys gave some great suggestions, by the way, for fake pins. I wanted to come up with my own nickname for them. I know the community has a lot of them, and they're really cute and fun. I wanted my own. One person said Fugazi, like that's a Fugazi. I know it's a band, but it actually means like fake phony, and I love that. I think that's really fun. And a few of you suggested like really good ones. So I think what I'm going to do is in the pinned comment, I'm going to write my favorites, and I want you guys to vote as a reply to that comment of the like, I'm going to pick three of my favorites. Vote on which you think is the cutest and funniest and most matches. Because I feel like Fugazi is a cool one, but like I don't know if it matches the super enthused vibe we're going for here. But hey, sometimes you got to be different. I don't know. We'll think about it. Connected to Country Bear, there is Prairie Outpost and Supply and Pecos Bill. I love how these feel like the Wild West. If you watch any shows or movies about the Wild West, they always kind of look like this. Or if you've been to any of those towns, which we've been to many of them, they always kind of look like this with so much theming, and they look so cool. There are sort of unnamed churro booths. There's Westward Ho refreshments. So this is like jalapeno poppers, mini corn dogs, candied bacon skewer. They even have plain coffee. Oh, with sweet cream, interesting. And hot, fresh popcorn being popped right on the side there, and it smells so good. There's actually Pecos Bill right behind me and a bunch of snack and treat stands in front of me, and they all smell amazing We will not succumb today. We will not succumb. Not today. Of course, there's more back there. I'm just kind of focusing on this area because right now this is where we're seeing the most change. And we're seeing these walls up and we're seeing potential for more change happening in the future. But I just want to, again, theme park history in the making moments, as I love to do. Document it as it is so that we can notice more easily when it changes. Frontierland has already started changing with the new frontiers like we have over here, Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Let's continue following the construction wall here. Kind of go this way. Oh, look at this. All right, so we've been able to see this for a while. It just kind of looked different. This is drained of water. But people love to watch Tiana's Bayou Adventure as they love to watch it when it's Splash Mountain, the splashdown of the log flume situation happening here. Oh, we've got empty log flumes. Okay, people are riding now, but one thing we can see back here is Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, and Disney did announce it would be opening in spring of 2026. Spring is a pretty big window. That could be anywhere from March to like May. So, but somewhere in there, in the between those two M's, we can expect it to reopen, which is amazing because it's a big ride. It's a Big Thunder Mountain Railroad ride, and it's very missed. All right, let's keep following the walls and just get an update on the whole area, get a lay of the land, see what's going on. Lately, every time I've been here, it's almost impossible to get like right here to see the splashdown. It's absolutely full of people watching. People love it. People love to watch their family and friends who are riding getting soaked, or just strangers. We're gonna go all the way back as far as we can, as close to Big Thunder Mountain Railroad as we can get. Just a few more months till we're riding the wildest ride in the wilderness again. It's gonna be great. I am very excited for that. Oh my gosh, look at this day, guys. All right, thanks for bearing with us to the bare end. Thanks for bearing with me. Things have changed. Oh, interesting. Now I can't even get any closer than this. You used to be able to get all the way in, and then for a while you could get like a little further in, and now it's all the way here. Wow, you can't get any closer than this. Last time I was here, I could get up in there. And so the new frontier continues. Expansion westward ho. So I just want to reiterate the way Disney is framing New Frontierland. I kind of like to refresh it once in a while, even though I've done like deep dives and detailed videos about it. And I will continue to, but it's a refresher just in case. I know it's a lot to think about and remember, and there's a lot going on. Since the early days of Magic Kingdom, adventurous guests have traveled across space and time as they pass from Liberty Square to Frontierland, starting with architectural influences from upstate New York and colonial America and Liberty Square, before traveling to a very fun concert in the North Woods, that's that area, a stop by New Orleans at Tiana's Bayou Adventure, and ending in the Arizona Bluffs at Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. I'm rarely not looking at the lens or the screen when I'm filming, so I don't know what happened behind me or if anyone's like doing this, but if they were, hi. Now here comes the kicker, right? So that's already changed to be updated to like the new stories that are in here. At the heart of all these stories are heroic characters with a belief in themselves that help forge a path to their dreams, right? To continue this journey in great American storytelling, Piston Peak National Park will be part of the largest expansion of the history of Magic Kingdom. So very important information in there, and there's a lot between the lines. So the new Frontierland will be more about characters and story driven and more about forging a path and those kind of frontiers, like metaphorical frontiers, a different meaning. It's still got the theming in here, but it's changing a lot. So even up to the last time I was here, you could get kind of more in there. I think that was January 1st, yeah, when I came out to talk about like everything changing in the park. But now it's closed all the way back. Those construction walls are pulled back, and that's it. But from back here, we can see quite a bit. With the keen eye, you can see a huge pile of dirt back there to the other side of Haunted Mansion. So there's a lot going on back there. There's construction going on the other side of Haunted Mansion back there. And still got scaffolding up here, Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. One thing Disney parks have always been really good at is forced perspective and theming that brings you into the story and brings you into the world and brings you into the land that you are supposed to be in, place and time. And I think Disney World, because of all the land we have here in Florida, the Florida Project. If you recently watched the film, the documentary they put out about Disneyland being built. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. And I enjoy all things like that, looks behind the scenes of the building. And it was crazy to watch everyone with like cigarettes hanging out of their mouth and shirtless and climbing on things. Different times. But anyway, the principles remain the same. And they've been able to do more here in Florida because of that. I think it's very, very neat how when you're outside of Haunted Mansion, you see the facade and you think that you're going into that manor. And really, it's a giant like warehouse-like building behind it that is the actual show building. Things like that are what makes Disney so incredibly amazing and true theme parks, not just amusement parks. Actually works of art, really. So that's how Frontierland is looking right now. Lots going on, lots of changes happening, lots of changes already happened, and lots more to come. So let's head back this way, because that's not all that's happening in the park. Crazy to look down here and see it all drained like that. I've always wondered what was in that shack, and now I know. I got a glimpse inside because they had the door open. I didn't try to film it or anything, but I know what's in there. It's a secret. It was the ropes and poles or stanchions that they put up when parades or things are happening. They put those out to kind of designate guests standing and watching the parade areas versus like flow of traffic and parade areas. They were all in there, and I was like, cool, I saw it. Now, making use of our other 5 senses, hearing. I can hear construction going on. I can hear like vroom, vroom, rah, rah. All the construction noises happening. Often when you hear that beep, beep, it's someone backing up a scooter, so that wasn't it, but it could be. But I hear the like revving of tractors and engines and things in there, and I hear diggers and stuff like that. I even hear bang, bang, bang. Yeah, I hear it. I hear it happening, and it is happening. I hear, therefore I am, because there's a lot of noises, but I hear like the banging, it sounds like a hammer type of a situation, and things of that nature. This type of a thing, and the rope, spooled up in big giant spools I saw in there. Wow, behind the scenes. Look at the birdhouse. It's also hiding a speaker in there. Love that. That's one of the things they talked about in, oh yeah, Disneyland Handcrafted, that's what it was called. That's one of the things they talked about in that, about hiding speakers, and I thought that was really fun. What I'd like to do is head back to the front of the park and then head into Tomorrowland to see more of what is going on. I'm on the walkway sort of behind the castle, and one thing I'm thinking about is just comparing the finishes of the paint on the different buildings. And one thing that has to be thought about here in Florida that isn't really maybe so much of a concern in other places that aren't blasted with sun year-round is the sun. You need paint that is going to withstand and hold up to the blazing Florida sun year-round, especially during the summer. It can get crazy out here, so you definitely need some strong paints and lots of touch-ups. I saw some parts up here that were chipped in the back, and I don't know if that's part of them just getting ready or that's just chip, bro. That's got a straight-up churro. It got a straight-up full churro. Wait, both they do now. Both they do? They both do. That's such a good catch for a duck. I mean, popcorn's fine, but a full churro, good find. Anyway, we are heading into Tomorrowland now. Got some big things going on in here too. Big things, guys. Big things. Right, birds? Those birds got some churros, so hurry! Astro Orbiter just came down from a nice flight. The PeopleMover is moving people. The purple wall is purpling. Got my 2 favorite colors here, green and purple. Green and purple. I love it. I still remember when they painted part of the purple wall and added in these geometric patterns. I like them, they're fun. The sights and sounds of Tomorrowland. Now there is something going on back here that has changed quite a bit since our last update. Did you see it over there? Look at these walls. These walls have also moved way further up to cover what's going on back there, which is a big update to Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin. Wow, when I was here on January 1st to do the 4-park update, you could go all the way up in front of it. You could get all the way in there, like right in front of the entrance, and nothing was really too covered up. But now, the Operation Suspended sign letting you know that Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin is currently closed to reopen later this year is moved out with these walls. Way out. Way out. But it looks like from the PeopleMover, I was about to say monorail, you might be able to get a good look at what's going on in there. Let's see how far this goes around. All the way. Wow. This day is amazing. But anyway, the wall goes all the way around to right here. So in there, behind these walls is the front, the facade where you would enter Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin. It had a very Toy Story look, very toy, very bright and colorful and fun. And we know about the changes they're doing inside the ride, which I've gone into in great detail. New ride vehicles, new blasters, new targets, all really, really good changes while keeping the heart and spirit of the ride. But now they're apparently changing the front, the facade, the entrance area to the ride, which I don't think we did know about. So that's pretty big. I love the music in Tomorrowland so much. Let's see how long the line for the PeopleMover is. Not too long, so let's ride and see what we can see. Remember last time I rode and I saw birds? Those are the nests. I don't see any flying around right now, but I see the nests. Well, the ramps are not working, so we're just walking up them. I feel like this happened last time too. It's so weird to just walk on this. It's not moving. Thank you. Okay. Hello. Thank you. Oh my gosh, someone was having a pistachio party in here. Alrighty, well.
Stay clear of the doors, which will open and close.
I love this color of blue. It's so iconic. Alright, I also love this old school video surveillance TV. It makes me feel like I'm at the TVA. Okay, off we go.
This is the
on the TTA Blue Line
service around
PeopleMover. I love the views of Tomorrowland. You can get in here. I love the narration. Are we going to get the narration?
Greetings, intergalactic travelers. Welcome aboard the PeopleMover, presented by Enterprise. I'm Aurak 5.
Hi, Aurak
Your guide
5.
aboard this highway in the sky.
Oh, I got no one behind me. I love this. If you have wings. Oh, look in there. We're going to get a better look, but whoa.
The next station is Tomorrowland Urban Planning and Star Traders.
View of the castle we're going to get right
The
here.
express train keeps on rolling
And
to the future.
we can see the bit they're painting actually. I see a string. I see like a rope. Oh, interesting. Okay, here we go.
Amazing dreams for a community of tomorrow. Did you know Progress City inspired Epcot? And a lot of the visionary ideas throughout Walt Disney World. Look, there's even a tiny PeopleMover. I wonder if that means there's a tiny Aurak. To the greatest goods in the galaxy. Except actual stars. Those are no longer sold.
You can see into the store from here. When I'm in the store, I always wave at the people who are going by.
This is Starport 75.
Or as we locals call it, Space Mountain. Our high-speed rocket port to distant deep space destinations.
You get to see inside Space Mountain from a different angle. So cool. Woo-hoo.
Freed in the galaxy. The coral moons of Pisces.
Coral moons of Pisces. My favorite, some of Pisces. You H2O it to yourself. I love that you get this look into here. So cool. Oh, it's pitch black. I can see the stars. Ooh, that was dark. There it is. There's Tron going. All right, we're getting close.
High above Tomorrowland for a spin amongst
There's the new Astrofizz booth. If you remember, it used to have that ship on top of it. I showed you when it opened. You don't want to miss it. Carousel of Progress. We have word that a Walt Disney animatronic is coming to this ride, but no idea when. We don't know when it's going to happen, so there's that. So we are coming up on the front of Buzz Lightyear here. I mean, I think we're just going to see construction, but at least we're just, you know, we've got Stitch down here meeting guests. Love that. He's kind of tucked in a corner, so if you don't find him, that's where he is. You used to be able to get a look inside the Buzz Lightyear ride from in this part, but they've got that covered up now because they are working in there kind of after this part, which I love. I really, really love this, the salon. So fun. But yeah, the rest of this is all covered up and silent. Oh, like you can kind of actually see a little in there. Huh, interesting. Sort of. Huh. That's where they're working, so they're working on the updates to the ride in there. And this part of the narration is silent now, but I'm sure it'll be back when the ride reopens. Another gorgeous view of Cinderella Castle. Oh yeah, the timing. Oh, the timing.
My fellow sentient life forms.
Yes. Here we
This is
go.
always my favorite part. because now is the time.
Oh boy. All right. Well, it looks like they're doing some big changes down here to the entrance of this
See
ride.
you in the future.
Whoa, they dug up the whole floor. Whoa. Unexpected. Unexpected. Oh yeah, and the whole front is gone. Right? Yes. Oh my golly. Well, there's that. Interesting. I wonder what they're doing in there. There's like bricks and the floor's all ripped up and whoa.
Stepping away from the car. Thank you.
Well, we got to see what was going on back there, and it was definitely more than I expected. It looks like they're changing the whole front. Maybe they're building something. Like, we don't know what they're doing, but we know that floor is dug up and there's a lot going on in there. So very interesting. I'm excited for the changes to Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin. It's a really cool, fun, dark ride, very popular, and yeah, just a lot of fun. So I think all the changes are for the best so far. We'll see what they do to the front though. Wowie, wow. All right, well, very interesting day. We got to see the Big Thunder Mountain construction walls moved way forward, a giant pile of dirt to the side of Haunted Mansion, and a giant construction green fabric in the front, in the lawn, with something big going on there, scaffolding and all of that. So a lot of construction around Haunted Mansion, a lot of construction in New Frontierland, Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, former Rivers of America, being built into Piston Peak, a Cars Land, and Villains Land being built already back there. Like this is a huge expansion project. There's going to be a lot of changes in the park, and we're seeing them kind of moving forward gradually, and it's just so interesting to document it as it happened. And then a new thing happening with the castle being painted back to what they said was inspired by the original colors, the cream and the softer blue, and the just more looking like a castle color palette, more back to traditional castle colors, and the early colors that, they've been here since the park opened. So let me know what you think about that. If you prefer the new dusty gold, rose gold, or if you're excited for it to go back, or if it really makes no difference and the castle's beautiful either way. I mean, it makes a difference, but it's not like you more strongly prefer one or the other. I think both are beautiful, and I think it's going to stand there regal at the end of Main Street USA, guiding guests into the park in a way that is so special and so magical that, yeah, the castle is the castle. We love her. And every Disney park has a castle. They are different characters and different stories. Ours is Cinderella and Prince Charming's castle, and I love that because I love Cinderella. I love the classic Disney animated films like that. Cinderella, Snow White even going back further, and Pinocchio and Fantasia, and just all of the classics. And of course I grew up here in Florida, so I'm partial to Magic Kingdom, I'm partial to Walt Disney World, and I'm partial to our Cinderella Castle. Look at her shining in the sun. Look at all the gold trim. Ooh. And of course we got that look into the Buzz Lightyear construction, which is definitely more than I expected going on in that front area. Maybe they're building out, like I keep thinking, because I like to think about these things. I'm a very curious person. I'm high on the curiosity scale, okay? I'm very curious, like, are they gonna build some sort of a thing? But we don't know. We don't know what they're doing. If they're just redoing the floor, could be anything. But we'll keep our eyes on it. Keep those 2 eyeballs on it. Talking about the weather, a little super enthused weather report for you. I am actually wearing my 50th anniversary shirt. Let me see if I can show you. This was from like the 50th anniversary clothing line that they put out, but it's just too cold. It's just too cold. So I actually have it on as a long sleeve underneath a sweater. Here's a little bit better look at it from home. It's from the collection, the 50th anniversary collection back in 2021. I've actually barely worn it, so it's still in like new condition, but it's really comfortable and it's got a gradient pattern, and I'm glad I could wear it today. I know there have been snowstorms and ice storms all over the country, and that is real cold. That is a different level of winter gear, and I hope all of you out there, I know some of you have told me you're in it, are warm and safe and don't have to dig your car out of an ice wall. I'm sending you the sunshine, sending you the warm vibes through the screen. We're gonna keep moving forward, and I'm gonna keep bringing you what's happening in the theme park as a warm, comfortable place where everyone is welcome. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I'm sending you a ton of love. I'll see you for the next video, and until then, as always, stay enthused. Bye.